Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how I do this really cute soft glam look. You have to trust the process in my videos, guys, because the way I look like I'm gonna look and where I'm headed, it looks bad. It don't look great, but then when I get to the final destination, it just is so good. So trust the process, breathe, relax. I'm talking in a really soft voice today, and it's mostly because I'm hungry. When I'm hungry, my voice changes. Whew, my whole personality changes when I'm hungry, guys. So, but trust the process, guys. I'm going out to hang out with friends, and you know, sometimes you just don't need like too much makeup. But I do have the time. I don't usually take time on makeup, so I wanted to take the time with you guys and show you how I do my sort of looks like this. It looks so pretty. I'm so excited for you guys to see how I did it. Oh, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and also hit that notification bell, the subscribe button. Smash that button. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, and I want to bring you guys along with me on my journey. All right, let's get into the video. I'm so tired, but I had the day off, so I feel good. The last couple of like get ready with me's have been crazy, rushed. You guys never get to see me really just do my face and just be calm about it. So here I am. I have nowhere to go. I do have somewhere to go, but I'm not in any rush. And if I take too long, I can adjust my plans. So that's where we're at. So if you really enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Also hit the subscribe button, guys. You know, it's hard out here in these streets. Please subscribe. It's literally free. I would love you forever. I appreciate every it. I would appreciate it so much. It really means a lot for me, so that way I can know if I'm on the right track. And then comment below what you think about this look. It's funny, I'm doing this intro and I feel like I'm gonna do my intro with my makeup on, but whatever. I already moisturized my face. I used the CEO Sunday Riley. I don't know why all of a sudden I said Riley like that, all weird, but that's what I used to moisturize this morning. And I just went to sleep, so I'm not gonna put more moisturizer on, but I am gonna prime my face with Tatcha. Yes, mine is a travel size because this crap is like $50 freaking, but it's so good. So I'm taking like about that much. This travel size is like 20. So there's that. Oh god, it just feels so good to be able to like do this without rushing. Oh my god, and my face, look how nice my face looks. It already looks so nice. I love this primer so much. It feels so good. This primer is like, well, it is skincare, it's Tatcha, so yeah, it's so nice and it feels so nice. It's like one of my favorite primers. I just don't want to pay the money to get more. It's just something I don't want to do. So now that I have the time, because I feel like I never have time, I'm gonna do my brows. I'm gonna try my best to do my brows really nicely. I'm gonna do the best that I can. I think this is discontinued, guys. This is what I've been using for my brows. This is Tarte's Rich Brown Amazonian Clay. I don't think it's anywhere to be found. If I find it, I will link it in my description box. I just don't think it exists anymore, because it's very close to Anastasia. It's not like really any difference, and I don't do like the feathered look. The feathered look is like the new way people like to do brows. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take this brush, also from Tarte. I'm just gonna dab it out in there on the side, and I'm going to line the top, line the bottom, and then blend. That's how I've been doing my brows from the end of time. So why change it? I feel like I go up into the brow a little bit. I don't actually line the whole bottom because I have a lot of like extra little hairs there, and that's okay. Like, I'm not looking for the perfect brow. Obviously, if your brows are done, you wouldn't do that. You would just line the bottom perfectly, but I have a hair, so I go up into the hair, and then I'll take this side and I'll just brush down. I like to blend down, and then I like to blend up. this the actual way to do it. I'm not sure. And you can see I left like a little tail at the end. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in and just make little lines, like hair strokes, just to blend it. But that's it. My brow game is so simple. I don't do much. That's basically it. That's my brow game, guys. Like, it's natural, it's normal, it's not OD. Like, this is how I usually look, and this is what it's looking like. Just like it to look a little bit better. This one, this is a rich brown too. Like, I noticed that people use like brow pomade that's too dark. I don't like that. I don't like when people use too dark stuff. But I'm gonna do the other eyebrow. Yeah, I just feel like this is how I do it. See how simple that was? It was just like nice, calm, simple, beautiful. And like I said, I have now got my eyebrows done in more, I think it's been more than like a year. I know, it's crazy. I've done like my own brows, like I've waxed my own brows, but it's been about a year. I feel like I like to look natural. I don't like to look glammed out. I think it's too much. So now I'm gonna use Pat McGrath. I've been telling you guys that this is like my favorite foundation and concealer these days. I'm not gonna do like an underneath contour or anything like that. I don't feel like there's a need for it. I've been doing just like a lot of concealer by itself, like, because I just don't think that it's necessary to do the full face. But yeah, that's just me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put a little bit here of the concealer. This is Pat McGrath, like I said. Got a little bit of, this is what it looks like. It's like a cute little black and gold. It's so simple, the packaging. It just says Pat McGrath. It's just nice, simple. I love it. Black and gold. Like the Pittsburgh Steelers. I do sometimes, like, if I'm doing like more of like a perfect look, I would go ahead and line up my brows. That's why I didn't really fix the brows on the top like that. But I will. I'll take concealer and I'll be really calm about it and make sure that I don't hit any of the hairs. Just like shape it. And since I'm taking my time, I'll actually blend my concealer with the brush. If I'm in a rush, I conceal with just the beauty blender, but we're in no rush. So I'm gonna go ahead and just love this concealer because I have like little pores right here and it covers it up. So nice. It's like poreless. I don't know if that's what her intent was, or maybe it just seeps into my pores. I'm not sure, but it feels so nice. It's it doesn't really say like on the packaging, but it seeps into my skin so nicely. The thing about makeup is, like, if you want it to come out really, really good, sometimes some of my best works come out when I'm rushing, but if you want it to be like really, really neat, you just can't have any anxiety. You just have to be calm about it. That's really the trick, is to just be like, okay, I'm doing my makeup. It's not a big deal. We're just doing my makeup. Because before I used to freak out. I used to be like, I'm not an artist. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this out a little bit. Bam. I didn't put any concealer on my nose. I might put like a little dot. Just like a very tiny little, just a little 3 dots there. So we know what's happening. Like when that's a little bit brighter. Alright, so now I'm going to use this Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. So pretty. It's so like old school looking. Actually, the bottle, I feel like it looks very, I don't know, like Estee Lauder-ish. But it's just cute. It's just gold. I don't really like the top. I don't think the top is very pretty, but it's a stupid reason not to like a foundation. So I'm going to actually use this brush. It is a, I like to use a brush for my foundation first, and then I like to use my beauty blender to blend everything out because it's just so difficult. And always remember to mix your foundation, guys. It doesn't matter what brand it is. You want to always mix it. I'm I'm actually gonna put this directly on the brush. It's gonna seep in. It seeps in really nicely. And then I'm going to nicely just comes right out as long as you're doing it correctly. You kind of waste more product using a brush because it will take some of it in, but look how nicely it covers like my imperfections. That was one pump. You see how like it covered my pimples with just like 2 pumps of makeup? I love that. This Papagraph will last me forever because I like to look like, I like to look clear skin, not like cakey or too much makeup or anything like that. It's just not my vibe. And I just love this foundation so much. So if you're one of those people that are like, I don't want to look like I'm wearing makeup, this foundation is a freaking one. Is this the proper technique? No, but I feel like I get a little bit more grip. I just look so pretty already without doing anything else. I just love that. So this is my face. I'm gonna go ahead and take my beauty blender and I'm just gonna, you know, pat it into my skin. Make sure, don't rub, just, you know, gently pat it in. I feel like this will make it look a lot more blended, a lot more natural. Yeah. I probably could use a little bit more foundation for like this area, but like I said, not trying to do that. I don't even know if this is discontinued or not. Honestly, I feel so bad because I don't know like what's in stores anymore. Like, I just haven't had to buy makeup in so long. And I've had some of this stuff for so long that it's so hard to know. And maybe I'll use a new eyeshadow palette. I use this old but new palette. So I'm gonna use this Anastasia brown bronzer. This is probably a little bit too heavy and dark for me. After learning more and more about makeup, you start to realize you don't need like really dark colors, but it depends on your skin tone. But I don't think I need a color this dark to contour. But I take this like flat NYX brush and then I just go around my forehead and I lightly dab. See how dark that is? Because I swiped it, I didn't lightly dab. So I did the top a little bit and then I want to, it's just like red undertones, guys. I think it would look a little bit more natural if it was like a gray undertone. I don't know if gray can be an undertone, but if it was a little bit more on the grayer side, I feel like this is a little bit too brown red for what I try to do, but it works for now. I'm gonna just put like a little bit here. I'm just contouring my nose really subtly. I'm not trying to change the shape of my nose. I'm trying to keep the shape that is already existent. Okay, so then I have this miracle brush from, I call it the miracle brush. It's not. It's called Real Techniques. It's like a flat brush. This one's a little bit looser. I have like a way more, let me see if I can find it. These are my 2 brushes. See, this one's a little bit less dense than this one. This one is the Queen Bee. This one I just been using a lot more because, I don't know, I just have been. But this one's a little bit more dense. This one's a little bit less dense. This one is the Ultimate Buffing brush and this one is the Expert Face brush, and the Expert Face brush is the best brush. So, but I'm still gonna use this one because I don't know, I feel like it. There's no rhyme or reason. That's where I went for, so I'm gonna continue with that. And I'm just gonna blend down. Yeah. So I'm gonna set my under eye. You see how like it's getting a little bit like wonky? It's because I didn't set it with anything, and that's what I meant to do. I just forgot. I'm gonna use this MAC Prep and Prime. It is a white powder. Obviously it turns neutral. And I'm gonna just do like a light amount under my eye. Just a nice little, why are you focusing on the wrong things, camera? Focus on me. And you focus on me. There you go. I set my face a little bit. So now this is gonna sound crazy. I know I just use that brush and I kind of push it in the places that I want it to really be in, but then I'm gonna take like a bigger, denser brush like this. And I'm gonna just set my whole face. I would have did this before the bronzer, but I didn't. But that's okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and take the Beauty Blender. Just make sure that everything is where I want it to be. So now I'm gonna go ahead and blush my face, guys. I don't have tons of blush these days. I really need to do like a clean out of all my makeup. If you guys enjoy my vlogs, I don't know if you guys know that I do vlogs. I do vlogs. Maybe I'll do like clean out my vanity because I really need to. So this one is Captivating. It is called Tarte. I don't know why I said it like that. I've had this for a while. This is Tarte Captivating. It's like a pinky peach. You'll notice that I like peaches and pinks, light pinks and stuff like that. I don't really do like dark reds or anything because I already have like natural pink. I have yellow undertones, but I also do have like sometimes this pinky thing going on. Yeah, focus on me, camera. I don't know why you put your focusing on back there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take this blush brush. And when you have a rounder face, you're not supposed to like hit the balls of your face. You're supposed to just like follow your natural contour. But I never do this. I always do the balls of my cheeks because I just like the balls of my cheeks. But you're not supposed to swipe like that either, but I just did. So there's that. Because when you do that, you're just pulling up the foundation. You really shouldn't do that, guys. What dip shit. So you're supposed to put on the blush. Since I decided I'm gonna do foundation, I'm gonna actually open this palette that I've never opened in my life. This is a Morphe / Manny MUA palette. Don't know anything about Manny MUA. Don't judge me. I don't know. I've had this palette for a while. And it says this highlighter in it. Maybe I'll use the highlighter in it. Oh, I like the colors. I haven't even looked at the colors. Ooh, it's pretty. This is what it looks like, guys. So, yeah, I'm going to try to make a look. I love that Zaya. Oh my god, I love some of these colors. I don't know how it's going to come out, though. So, yeah. Let's just use this palette and see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and take this Sophie and I'm gonna dust a light layer from the outside to the more of the top of my eyelid just to see what we're working with, see what type of coverage it has. I noticed that like these Morphe palettes are usually like the same quality all across the board. It's just like they're really good at changing the colors. I'm not really a fan of Morphe palettes anymore. I used to be, and then I don't know what happened. Just the texture got weird on some of them. So I don't really use Morphe like that. But this seems to be blending out very nicely. I'm gonna take this lighter color. Ooh, I'm gonna take like this lighter color and just do it right below my eye real quick just to get it over with. Just wanna see what we're working with. I could have did that first. Honestly, that color was Dust Cloud. Okay, I'm liking it so far. I know you guys are probably like, I don't see anything. I know these colors are really light. All right, so now I'm gonna take Zaya. I really like that color. Just in case you're wondering like what that looks like, it's this sort of color. So if you're trying to match it with something that's like that. Like bringing it on my lower lid and just bringing it into my crease to see what it do. I don't see much pigment coming up from it. A little bit. I feel like I have to use like a eyeshadow primer every time I use Morphe palettes because it doesn't pick up nice. So this is this eye, this is that eye. So you can see a little bit of darkness there. I wonder what this eye highlighter is hitting for. I don't like it. It looks a little bit too white for me. Just looking at the highlighter. You see that? Too white, people-ish. That's probably not the right wording, but it's too light. Like, you need to have lighter skin. I think it's gonna make me look ashy. I'm gonna do this side real quick. They have this really, I don't know which way I want to go. I don't know if I want to go with like this fire switch color or this because they're both really pretty. Like, this is such a really pretty palette. Okay, let's use all three. Let's use Scorpio and just do the same sort of motion, but like a little bit lower underneath. Let's take it and bring it into the crease, out, into the crease, out, into the crease, out. Ooh, that's pretty. That wasn't Scorpio, that was Spellbound, my bad. Scorpio is gold. Oh yeah, this is doing me. This is giving me a vibe. You see, I'm doing like a cat eye sort of thing, guys. I don't know why I'm doing that, but I am. I'm gonna do the same sort of thing on this side. Now, like, I did like a weird cat eye thing. Don't know why I'm doing that, but here we are. We're here. So since I'm doing like this weird cat eye thing and I don't know why I'm doing it, I'm gonna take a different brush. Something that's like flat, preferably. Use that Gementa, and see what I could do with it without like having to do a cut crease or anything crazy. I'm gonna like make it deep though. I wonder like if people, when they do makeup, or is it just me, like I have no idea what is gonna happen. Like, I don't have an idea of what I'm looking for until it happens. Like, I don't actually know what's gonna happen. It's always a hit or miss with me because like I want it to come out nice, but it's not like, oh yeah, I want it to look like this. Like, I don't know how to like take looks and turn it into a masterpiece. Like, I don't have a vision in the beginning. I feel like these makeup artists have visions of what they're looking for, and I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to replicate what's in my brain. And that's why I'm not an artist. I'm just doing my makeup. I'm not liking this cat eye thing I did now all of a sudden. Super weird. It's not looking the way I thought it was gonna look, but it's never that. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably take like that same brush that I was using before and just do like a little bit of like a blend there so it doesn't look too crazy. Yeah, that's a little bit better. There's like this weird thing, it's just up here. It's cool. I'm gonna do the same thing on this eye. I think it would have been better if I had primed it. All right, so I did the cat eye on both sides. Why did I do that? I have not a goddamn clue why I even did that. No need for any of this, but I did it. This eye, cat eye, is a little bit bolder, more bolder than this cat eye. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this brush, and you're probably wondering why I did like such a bold. I'm gonna blend it in. I'm not gonna like leave it dark like that. I just need it to bring it up a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna leave it like that. This side is a little bit more blended than this side. It's very pretty colors. On camera, this line is not as harsh. It looks so harsh on camera. In real life, it's not that harsh. It just looks really harsh on camera, I swear. But I guess you guys will see the final result. There you go. See, like there's a method to my madness. Like, can I explain it? No, but there's a method to my madness, and I just like to mix those colors and just, I like it to be like brighter out here and then it just blends genuinely or gradually in. Does anybody else do this? I don't know. It's just like one of my weird techniques that I do. Don't know. Some people probably think that's atrocious. You know, they're probably like, oh, that's gross. I don't like it. But that's why this is my makeup channel and not someone else's. Not that I have a makeup channel. This is just a channel. But this is why I'm doing my makeup for me. So now that we got that out the way, I'm just gonna lightly blend this purple out with this really cute gold. Now I'm trying to figure out like what I want to do for the rest of my eye. Like, I love this color, but I don't think I can get it on top of this purple. So I have like this eyelash here. I'm gonna take this gold, it's like this Scorpio gold, and I'm just gonna nicely, gently put it on the inside. It'll be more of like a halo. Not a good gold, not my favorite, but okay. I just had to dig it up a little bit. It's not that bad. That's how I'm keeping it. I'm gonna take my, where's that brush? Oh, here it is. Just gonna blend around it. This is what I'm sticking with, guys. This is what I'm sticking with my eyeshadow. Still a little bit more harsh than I would like it, but it won't look so bad when I have the lashes on. I wouldn't have done this if I wasn't wearing lashes or anything. And then I'm just gonna like get the bottom of my eye. I think I'm gonna mix Spellbound and Magenta and just get underneath there. There we go. Under eye done. All right, this whole thing is gonna settle, guys, I promise. All right, they have this highlighter. Let me go ahead and use this highlighter. I'm gonna use Nova. Just see what happens. Probably nothing. Oh, it's pretty. It's a pretty highlighter. Some of y'all will understand it, and some of y'all will not understand. Y'all, some of y'all will be like, you look atrocious. But yeah, I love that. Some people are gonna hate that, but I love it. Make sure we're clear there. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face real quick. It's like getting dark, and now I look gray. Come on, guys. This lighting is not doing me any justice right now. It needs to be set. It needs to be. I'm gonna use all-nighter spray. I put glue on my lashes, guys. That's what I was doing. And just letting them sit there so they could like dry a little bit. All right, so this is a KKW pencil, guys. I'm just gonna run it all the way through while my lashes dry. This is just basic brown. What color is this? Lip liner Beauty Icon. That's what it's called. It was KKW and Mario's collab sort of thing. This is Big Ego with Tarte. Just gonna darken my lashes a little bit. There we go. My face looks a little bit better. I don't know why I was looking so like white. Maybe it's just because I look very golden on this end, and then on y'all end I look so like pale. I don't know what that's about. All right, so let me go ahead and put these lashes on. This is what I do. Look, you see how the cat eye doesn't matter? This is what I was trying to, you gotta trust the process. I just love, I love that, you know? The cat eye with the, I love it. Even though it looked bold, it's supposed to. So I just thought I'd let you guys know that it's supposed to look that way. I don't want you guys to be like, oh my god, like why she look like that? Like there's a method to my madness because I know what I want it to look like. I just have to put everything together for you guys to see it and understand it. But do you see that? Now see how that looks crazy, but this doesn't look crazy? Trust the process. I'm almost done, I promise, guys. There's like this weird like white, because I reuse my lashes all the time, and sometimes like makeup from the previous look will stay on there if you don't do it correctly, and I didn't do it correctly. So I'm just gonna put mascara on those white spots. There we are. Oh my god, I love that lip liner, guys. I just love this lip liner so much. I'm basically done. I'm gonna go put on lip gloss, take my hair out so you guys can see the final look. But yeah, like I feel like this was a success, you know? But it's okay. I'm gonna actually go ahead and use this. This is Urban Decay High Fine Shine. I'm just gonna put it on top of this cute little brown. Hey! Alright, this is my final look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys trust the process with me. I know I didn't talk much. It's just like I had so much going on and I was concentrating. I really should do something with my hair. I could do something with my hair. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.